Very nice of Korea not to join a coalition against me, but that might just be because the truce is still there. I need to get into position to attack them, and soon. Thankfully, yeah, we have the time. And as soon as I have 20,000 manpower, it's all going on cannons to make another effective fighting force. Let's burn a bit of manpower, getting you guys up here, but I will only send you at the end. Or rather, the start of the next month, so that you probably only take one attrition tick. Do you have Baltic Crusader, Jake? No, I do not. And a lot of achievements that I don't have. I guess that makes these guys essentially Rebel Patrol now. But really all the revolts are going to be down here, so let's just stick them a bit further south. Somewhere that can actually support them. I would love to culturally enrich more land. I should probably take care of these since they look a little ugly and out of place. If an island is partially Ainu, then it should be completely Ainu. Separatism. Ah, that's right, I got my ass kicked and I was forced to release these guys. Now, that was a while ago. Jake, if you switch exploration for influence, will integration speed up on the fly? Yes, it will. Now, I'm wondering if there's anything that I actually need exploration for right now. The force limit, I guess? Not that I'm even nudging it slightly. A number of other countries have been tardy in paying their mercenaries. How dare they? Then again, could get another idea group anyway, but what would we even be spending it on? I should probably go military focus so I can get myself a military idea. Admin isn't going too shabby. And then I can actually have some considerably better units. Defensive would be the way to go since our morale is too pathetic right now. Can't go wrong with that. Defensive. Not to mention increased army tradition. Oh baby. Wait, didn't I say I would take another idea? Alright. We'll keep going with that unless someone can present me with a very good reason to take something else. Could be that I had another idea up my sleeve and I've completely forgotten about it since. It's fairly plausible actually. So he's just keeping up with military, not westernizing, that's right. Alright, can't say I didn't see this coming, but where's my navy? Ah. Nice, that power projection. I should have embargoed Ming while I was at it, but I did not. Oh, it was trade. I am fairly certain now that it was trade I was meant to take. I could still take trade. I could just switch out exploration for trade and get all this money funneling in the right way. The issue is if I ditch this, I lose some amazing Siberian ideas. So let's not be so quick to do that. Glad I remembered that, otherwise that would have been embarrassing very quickly. Okay, alright, we need you folks taken out. Fuzhou will take a while anyway. frankly disappointing performance by my troops. Okay, yeah, we should carry on, grab at least military drill. Jake, colonize the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. What, more than just these ones? Because we're getting mainland over at the Codex. Okay, with that we have plenty to take over Korea, and we shall do that as soon as... Also, the Ayutans want to rise up? That surprises me. What in the world do they have against me? Nothing, that's what. No, some of them do. Well, the wonderful thing is that even if they rise up, they have to take this fort as well. It's not a very good one, so it's... Nah, not very good is fine. What are standards, even? No, Champa. Never. Advice for keeping it up. 13-year war versus France barely moved in my current campaign, Jake. What do you mean? Are you playing against France and stalling? Yeah, it can be difficult to get out of a stall. Alright, I reckon I should just destroy these guys. Let's see, the size of Korea means taking them all will be a bit of a pickle, but from Korea I need... Probably easiest to draw the border here that I need. And then figure out the rest from there. We have our generals. Oh, you are so good. I want you to do a lot of sieging. And even if you die, then too bad. Buryatia is not something to concern ourselves with. Siberian Clan Council, their ideas are no joke, but they don't have them. They took trade, though. Allied with Yarkand. Yeah, not even worth considering. Let's just cleanse that heresy. Also, shoot, I did it again. I should have waited, checked out their forts, and seen which ones I could snipe. They'll probably activate this one immediately. And then it'll be a lot of wasted time for me. They did. Bummer. Oh well, mistakes were made. At least it'll be faster to siege since it has fewer troops. Wait, that is the case, right? Right? Yeah, +1 because of less than half garrison. Alright, I am fairly confident I can siege down your fort faster than you can siege down mine. Why am I so confident? Because my navy. My navy that actually got rather flattened previous. Quite a lot of different people want to rise up soon, but that's okay. Also, I might as well fabricate a claim on Beijing while we're at it. If I unrivaled Ming, I could reduce the truce time with them. I'll probably do that next time. I hate to say it, but we need a bit of a cooldown as well, since our army got minced. Oh, army tradition. Right, that I didn't get. Right, my army tradition is at 39. That's actually down a fair bit. But keeping some fully maintained forts is a good way to do it, since you get a lot of army tradition from that. Well, relatively. They have an excellent naval commander here. Unfortunately, that doesn't cut it against my heavies. Also, you get a lot more army tradition from losing battles than from winning them. Which is why mine's so high, right? Did I just not see that province before? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I do need it, though. This should flatten their army like it isn't even there. Speaking of armies seeming like they're not even there, I should take care of you. Any provinces that don't de-siege, my vassal will probably take care of that. Nothing to it at all. It's nice being a bully. Jake, where are the people on the map that you are annexing? What exactly do you mean? We're doing the territorial expansions that Japan did in World War II. If there were Japanese boots on the ground, we're taking it. With some very questionable applications of that logic, we march on. What a tiny province. Kinda cute. Tragic flattening of Korea. Well, it's not my fault, they just can't fight. Jake, how did the MP at the office, the MP game at the office go? I betrayed Lithuania, and Lithuania became trading in salt. They were so pissed off at me for that. But hey, it's the nature of the game, right? And now Lithuania is just a hole in the ground. Oh, hello, Buryatia. Didn't actually expect you to be here, I'll be honest. I just don't like automated fleet transport. Didn't I turn that off every time? Ugh. Okay, maybe I'm overestimating the damage I can do to these Siberian guys, but might not go so hot. Lucky. Jake, don't forget the little Korean island to the south. I can happily forget it, since I can take it in a peace deal just like that. Now, the border ends where exactly? Oh, the cute little province. I get to take it. That's very nice. This wacky shaped one and this big nasty one. So that's where the border ends. Should probably link it all up. Ah, that's regrettable. Maybe we shouldn't link up then. Not that he's going to let me march through, but... Well, that'll do. Again, more admin aside. cutting it fine, actually. I'm probably going to regret taking my focus off of admin. But those are the breaks. Nice. Very nice. Jake, do you think it's worth buying Common Sense? I haven't played in 2 months. Also, how do you make so much money with all those mercs? Many questions. Let's see what I can do. But first, I should probably proclaim the guarantee of Korea, since I don't want them eaten up. Army's still looking good. Manpower finally getting back up. Well, not that 27k is back up, but we can trash Meng. Bit of a truce timer to go on there. Maybe I should gobble up more of the land around here, since I do need to fill in the gaps like Korchin. Do I need all of Korchin's land? I think I need to annex them. Annexation cost too high. Also, I don't feel like proclaiming your guarantee anymore in Korea. Pathetic Korea. Okay, well, perhaps it's worth having a look at how we're dealing with monetary situations here. Get a little bit of inflation, but that's no problem. A lot of it comes down to owning all of Japan. Japan is worth, well, a fair sum of money. Glorious Kai province as well. So yeah, taxation is pretty good, but production's where a lot of it is coming in, because we control all of these lands that have exotic goods, and since it's not overseas for us, we have no autonomy. We did have to core it all, but that was made a lot easier by having administrative ideas. Maybe quarter core cost, but that essentially cuts in half the amount that you pay to do all colonies, which is rather lovely. And yeah, the Philippines give loads of money because the trade goods here are so good. Perhaps not tropical goods so much, but tea is great, Chinaware is great, spices are amazing. Even naval supplies are actually pretty damn good. But yeah, we make a fair chunk up for production. We could be making even more out of trade, but we haven't really focused on that. Total control of the Malaccan trade node is really good for that, though. I wonder if it'd be better forwarding the trade from the Moluccas over to Malacca instead of doing what I'm doing now. Maybe, but this is why I want to trade ideas. I could suckle loads of trade out of this and make even more money. We'll exchange exploration for trade as soon as we know that we aren't going to be losing out on any of our words failing me here, any of our Siberian Clan Council ideas. Alright, tell me more about Girin. Whilst I consider what I need from Korchin, I need them to not be allied with Ming. Oh well, I'll probably consume more of Korea before I come back for Ming, which basically means speed forward time. I wonder if I can have you automatically suppress rebels. No, that's a poor choice. I should be having you suppress rebels. With a half-decent general as well. In which situation do you need to core your colonies, Jake? If they are on the same continent as your capital, then you have to core them. I think land connection might count for that, I'm not sure. I haven't played Russia in ever. Always take the admin power in this situation. I can't think of a single reason when you shouldn't. Actually, no, we're not going to focus on you. We are going to take out those Sunnis, since they've been having too much of a free reign in our country. These guys are easy to convert with or without an Inquisitor, so I should take advantage of having one. Alright, you're going to take care of all these rebels for me, and the rebels aren't actually going to do diddly, because... nothing to it. It's inside zone of control of a fort, so it doesn't actually do any harm. folks back to the backup unit. Whilst I wonder if there's anything left to explore. You know, I kind of like this province. Let's keep it extremely heavily fortified, just for piddles and giggles. How about a Novgorod campaign next? No, I'm not really interested. I mean, I love Novgorod as a country, but it's not challenging. Step 1, flatten Muscovy. Step 2, you have already won. Speaking of having already won. So many people wanting to rebel. Why don't they understand that it's just better being under me? I just don't understand some people. Empire, administrative monarchy. I wonder if there are better things to be having. Potentially, but we don't have the technology for it. I love absolutism. Reconquista, I've already done it. Don't think I posted any kind of AAR or really anything about it, but I did it. Still want to culturally enrich. In particular, this province. Not even concerned about putting a general on that stack since it's, Oh, okay. So only 3 years of separatism there. It's only mercs on the front line. They're not costing me manpower, which is the most important thing right now. Great, only a handful of Sunnis to get rid of. Now we can forget this ever happened. Actually, I think some of these I can't do because... yeah, we got separatism from those rebels. How about that? Still, you are the highest development. You have got to change your ways. Trying to make this entire island Ainu. It's not easy. Some of these places are really quite high in development. Oh, you as well. Well, let's change that. Why spreading our culture? Just why not? If you ever checked out the Ainu people, they have some pretty amazing beards. Glorious. Speaking of glorious, good job, Novgorod. You better maintain that alliance with the Commonwealth, because otherwise you're going to be dinner. And what you should do is go and fight Kazan with Commonwealth on your side. Although I seem to recall Commonwealth losing to Crimea. Yes. Might be tricky then. Also, if this is not the most disgusting Scandinavia... ugh. Used to be that the AI would never form Scandinavia. Wish that was still the case. I think the next big military tech is 23. 21 is good, but 23 is tactic. I'm all about tactics. All these people giving up on their roots and westernizing. It's kind of good, just having all of our subjects rise up like this, gets it out of their system. I have a bunch of upgrading that we can do, and that we should. Don't know if it makes any difference, so we'll get them to a shipyard to do it. Just seems fitting. So I hope you're having a nice weekend. Strange thing to be doing, watching this on your Saturday, but who am I to judge? Alright, it's Korea o'clock very soon, 2 years' time in fact. I really should be fabricating some claims on them. I What do they have that's high development that I'm going to need? Well, it's all pretty high development, but Huanghe. Just by taking it, we'll save ourselves 20... just by claiming it first, we'll save ourselves something like 23. Oh, something good! Ugh. Oh. Keep it away. Average claim 011. Can I interest you in a horse? Jake, what is that purple thing in Spain? You mean the Great Leon? Nobody smack talks the Great Leon. Although he could be doing with some more of his territory. I don't think an alliance with Great Britain is something anybody wants. Okay, separatism will be gone for there next year. And then we can eradicate that so-called culture. Right, next up are the Moluccans. Only in Terengganu, probably because I'm converting it. Ah, it'll be done before they even want to rise up. And that means Batak is next to go. And then it'll be goodbye revolts down here. Looking forward to that day. Jake, can you please tell Wiz give you Lyon some ideas? Their colours too. They have generics? Wait, no, they have Leonese ideas. What the? Get out of here. Wasting my time. Leonese traditions. Tax, tolerance, tradition, unrest, colonists. Wow, a colonist. Idea cost, naval force limit, prestige, infantry combat ability, and production efficiency. Those are pretty damn good ideas as well. Give Leon some ideas. Check this guy. Jake, why not colonize the northern part of Australia? It was always in the thoughts of the Imperial... Ah, well. See, that's what make Ainu so much better than the Japanese. They had thoughts. We're just straight doing things. That said, though, I'm not going to be taking anything that didn't have the Japanese boots on the ground. My manpower is almost completely repaired. What happy days. Speaking of happy days, can finally get some morale advisor there. A little concerned about the lack of supply limit in Johor. Actually, this is a big stack. Why not split it up a bit and get some on New Hokkaido as well, since we love it so much. New Hokkaido is our capital. Moved it there because it's in the Malacca trade node, one of the best trade nodes in Asia. Good heavens. Ah, you are not in a zone of control, so you need to be eradicated. Jake, if you're only doing boots on the ground, why did you do Hawaii? Are you questioning DD arbitrary? It just cried out to me. Seemed fitting.